Hi everybody, happy Tuesday, happy birthday to me. It's my 34th birthday today. I have had the best day ever. It's been amazing. Everybody in Kuwait has made me feel so spoiled. Apart from the fact I've been standing out here now for about 30 minutes trying to record this vlog. This is now take 6. I can't work out why I keep getting this one wrong, but in a weird way I think I can. Let me explain first what the vlog's about and then I'll tell you why I think I keep messing it up. Right, we spoke last night about, we're going to start talking this week about challenges you might face when bringing your product to market and when starting your business. Tonight we're going to talk about self-belief. We talked about finance last night. Finance is a tangible thing that we can say you can save this amount of money here, that amount of money there. Self-belief is much harder to discuss because it's a much more personal and emotional area. So let me first start off by telling you where we are. Check these guys out. I've been trying to get these into a vlog since I started. The iconic Kuwait Towers. Now, the thing with the Kuwait Towers is they have one of the busiest roads in Kuwait on one side and the Gulf on the other side. And for the last 2 weeks since I've been doing the vlog, it's been really windy weather, so the Gulf's been, when you get too close to the Gulf it's really windy, and when you get too close to the road it's really noisy. I think I've found a kind of wee oasis of calm. Look at this, look at all the trees, there's a play park, there's actually a guy, there's a play park over there where it's got like a kind of kids climbing frame, but it's a really, really big kids climbing frame, and this guy's doing like, is it parkour you call it, the 3 jumps off it? It's amazing. I think maybe he's putting me off. I think maybe that's why I can't finish the vlog. He's doing backflips and I'm just trying to get my words in order. It's ridiculous. So, self-belief, right? I struggle to even put into words how important this subject is and how much you're going to need this when you start your business. And I need you to probably separate what you believe self-belief and confidence to be, and completely separate them. Self-belief is not confidence. Confidence is a part of self-belief. It's great to be confident. I've always considered myself to be a confident person, but when it came to a stage in my life when I had to believe in myself and not a lot of other people did, that's when I realised I didn't have a lot of self-belief, and that's when I really had to work on that. It is the number one thing which is going to stop you from fulfilling your dream. It's the number one thing which is going to stop you from fulfilling your dream if you don't have it. So out of all the things that you can get, we're talking about money, education, skills, experience, out of all those things that you can get, it's probably the only one that's completely free and that you already have. You just need to find it or work on it or develop it or get it from somewhere. So, believing in yourself. You know you need to make a change right now if you're watching this vlog, unless you're one of my friends and family who have paid to watch the vlog. Thanks for that. If you're watching this vlog, you're ready to make a change, okay? If you're ready to make a change and the doubts are in your head about whether you can do it or not, and you've got this idea that you think might work, nobody at startup stage, nobody at pre-startup idea stage wakes up in the morning and goes, I've got an idea, and literally knows every single thing about it. What happens is you go, I've got an idea. Now that could take 10 seconds, it could be in the shower in the morning, you go, oh my god, I've just had the best idea ever. Or it could take maybe 5 or 10 years. But you have the idea, right? You've got the kernel of the idea. Now when you have that idea, that's not a fully developed business. It's not a fully developed business plan. You don't instantly bring all the financials to mind, you don't instantly know your marketing plan, you don't instantly know your market, blah blah blah. So this is all the kind of things that you then have to go and look into. So what happens in the early stages when you've got your idea and you've got the incentive to go and find out all the information, but you don't have all the information yet? Who do you tell about this idea? You tell your friends, you tell your family. You probably don't at that stage sit in front of a fellow entrepreneur or sit in front of an experienced business person. You probably sit in front of an advisor from your local government sponsored help centre for young entrepreneurs, but sometimes they're not entrepreneurs. Or you tell your best friend, and they work the same job as you, or you tell the person who sits next to you in the office, or you tell your friends, you tell your family, right? The people that you tell don't have the skills or the capabilities or the experience or the life knowledge to be able to help you put together all these pieces, okay? But if it's your friends and family, they love you, they care for you, they want to hear about it, they get excited for you, blah, blah, blah. But what also happens in there is they can ask you questions that you don't know. They can bring up things you don't know. They can instill the absolute fear of God into you and say, well, what about this? What if this happens? Oh my God, have you thought this through? So, but you've not thought of this, but you've not thought of that. And you're like, oh my God, okay, so that's it. It can't be a business because I've not thought about all these things, right? This is where then your self-belief is absolutely 100% paramount. You've got to be able to look people in the eye and say, yeah, I don't really know about that, but I'm going to work it out. And I know I'm going to work it out because I'm 100% committed to following this dream. I'm 100% committed to developing this idea. Now, I see a lot of people on Dragon's Den and The Apprentice and things like that. There's a lot of people with a lot of shit business ideas, okay? There's a lot of people with a lot of crap products. But do you know what the thing is? If you believe in something, 100% you go after it. Even if it's a terrible product, even if it's a terrible idea, the experience and the knowledge and the understanding and the self-belief that you will gain from going after that, what will happen is you maybe just need to make a minor tweak to turn it into a great product, or you'll maybe meet another business along the way, or like another business partnership, or you come up with a different idea, right? But in developing the idea is where you become an entrepreneur. Everybody has ideas, right? Everybody has that aha moment in the shower where they go, oh my God, I've just come up with a multi-million-pound idea, right? How many times have you thought of something and you're like, this is a £1,000,000 idea, oh my God, this is a £1,000,000,000 idea? And then you go on with your life and you go on with your day and stuff gets in the way, and then maybe 6 months or 3 years later you hear of somebody who's done that idea. Absolutely the most common one for it just now. Everybody goes, oh yeah, I come up with Facebook, you know, I thought of Snapchat, I thought of Instagram. Well, maybe you did, but you didn't bloody do anything about it, did you? Mark Zuckerberg did, and the guy that invented Snapchat did. I totally forgot his name. So that's the thing, ideas are shit. Ideas are worth nothing. It's the execution that matters. And if you believe 100% in an idea, what will happen is the execution will fall into place because you're going after it. You need to stand in front of some of your best friends, your family, your colleagues, your peers, your bosses, people you look up to. You need to stand in front of them and tell them that you've found something that you believe in that much that you're giving up your entire life for it, that you're going after it 100%. Do you honestly think every single one of them is going to clap for you and go, oh my God, that's fantastic, good for you, we support you? Half of them will be like, you're doing what? What? How are you going to pay the bills? How are you going to feed the kids? How are you going to feed the dog? You know, what if the world ends? What if, you know, what if we have a recession? It's like, that's what will start coming in. So if you don't have this 100% laser focus of what you're doing, those doubts will come in and they'll start to eat away at you, and you will believe the same things that they believe. Self-belief is the only thing that's going to get you through, and it's likewise the only thing that will make your business idea fail if you don't have it. How to get it if you don't already have it? Get a coach. Doesn't matter what stage of business you're at, get a business coach. Get somebody who's 2 or 3 stages ahead of you in the business journey, who can meet you for coffee, who can talk you through it, who can tell you their story. Read biographies of famous and successful people, business biographies and sports biographies. Some of the best inspiration comes from really inspiring and really successful sports athletes. So read biographies, model, get a coach, model very successful people. So you want a coach that's a couple of stages ahead, you want to model very successful people, and that is buy the books, get the audio books, go to some of the seminars. Some of the seminars, I've got to be honest, are a bit, yeah, I'll let you make your own mind up, okay? Pick a good seminar, because most of the time what happens is you're in a room with fellow inspiring people and you're all inspiring each other and you're getting great advice from whoever the speaker is, okay? Other successful people will have YouTube channels. Not me, not successful yet. There'll be more successful people than me who have YouTube channels. They will have podcasts, they will have online places where you can go for help. They'll have websites, they'll have speeches that you can download, everything like that. Find that. So you're copying these people, the thing that you're looking for is when they didn't believe that they could do it, when they started out and they were in a worse position than you. The story of Ryan Blair is a particularly interesting one. This guy was homeless. Oh my god, I probably got that wrong. Was he the homeless one? No. John Paul Mitchell, he was homeless, sleeping in his car. He's now a billionaire. Ryan Blair was in a gang. He was basically on his way to prison, practically. Turned his whole life around. Two very, very inspiring stories. Sorry for saying you were homeless, Ryan. Look at these people. The other thing is, do some work on yourself. Find out what it is you're scared of. You're not scared of starting a business. You're scared of something else. It's either the rejection if it doesn't work out, the fear of failure, or it's the fear of the kind of social failure that we talked about before, the fear of people thinking less of you and looking at you and realising that you might not be perfect. Absolute newsflash for you, people know you're not perfect already. You know you're not perfect, but by believing in this idea that you've got in your brain right now and going after it, you could just lead yourself to an amazing life. And if you don't go after it, it will always be what if. And all the self-belief in the world won't change that if you don't take action in it. I'm going to leave you with that today, guys. I really hope that's helped. I've tried to make that as inspiring and motivational as possible. We nailed it in take 6. I can now finally go back to the hotel and get on with the rest of my birthday. Thanks Kuwait Towers for providing a great backdrop, and thanks Kuwait weather for not being too windy. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. Bye. Good night.